Hey everyone, and welcome back to BMX News, a weekly BMX news show where we talk about everything that happened in the previous week within the world of BMX that I think you guys might care about. We do this live every Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Got a couple people in the chat right now hanging out for the news. Travis and the Stony, the old fat guy of BMX, who's not quite so fat these days. That being said, first thing we have to talk about this week is pretty unfortunate news that Andrew White has passed away. There's a video that the BMX Foo guys put together of unused footage of him. It is uploaded to the Fit YouTube channel if you want to check that out. I didn't know a lot about him, but from everything that people are posting and everything that people are saying, the dude seemed to be a really great person. So it's a bummer to see these types of things. And it just makes you appreciate who is here when they are. That being said, next thing we have to talk about is a bunch of videos this week. But first, a bunch of people in the chat. Jeff Mead, Kevin Jackson, Sage Thunstrom, Lady Shredder, Killer, Sean. First video to talk about this week, starting at the shortest, moving to the longest, which there are so many long videos if that's what you're into this week or wanting to watch. From Oxford, UK. Hot dang, Kurt Rowell's in here. First video is from Merritt. It's called Colombian Connection because it features Oscar Ruiz and Andres Ochoa, who are both from Colombia. Both absolutely killing it on the East Coast. This one's only like 2 minutes long, so if you want a short video, this is one of few to pick from this week. Next, we've got a video with Giano Vaca called Always Jibbing 3 from We the People. That is exactly what happens in this video. Lots and lots of jibbing. Cole Grove, what's up, man? Good morning. Lots of jibbing going on. If you want some jib street riding, this is the one to check out. Then we've got a video of the Stuttgart Rail Jam from Sabrosa. Then another video with Stuttgart in it. Stuttgart BMX Jam Series. That word. I'm not even going to pretend like I can say that. But it's a jam. Kunstform uploaded it to their YouTube channel. Short 3-minute highlight video if you want to check it out. Then we've got one from Kent Pearson called So Florida from Profile as well. Lots of tech stuff in here. Front and back brake moves in here from Kent. He absolutely kills it. And I believe that was his son who had a guest clip in here as well. Kent is awesome to watch riding if you like tech stuff because he does like the tech lip trick type stuff in the streets on like ledges and things like that with his front and back brakes. Really entertaining video and always good stuff from Kent. Next up, we got a Chad Curly video. This is where they start to get a little longer. This one is 6.5 minutes long. It's called Intermission with Chad Curly from Cinema. It's typical Chad Curly, and I know it sounds bad to say typical Chad Curly because the riding is just incredible. He's at the top of BMX, but it is what we would expect to see from Chad. Manuals, nose manuals, big stuff, rails. He did a nose manual to pegs down a rail though, which was pretty sweet. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I might have held it back. Then we've got a oh my gosh, this sneeze is getting me. Video with Daily Grind called Voyages. This is where they start to get longer. 11.5 minutes here. Good morning, Travis. Another Travis, that's funny. Travis S. This one, what did I say? 11.5 minutes from Daily Grind with 2 different trips here. So the first trip apparently, yeah, they said second trip here. So Trent Lutzk, Grant Uby, Isaiah Johnson, and Gremlin riding Twin Cities, accompanied by Taylor Thompson. They met up with Eric Elstrand too. And the second trip was to Chi-Town, Chicago. This one has Grant Uby, Trent Lutzk, Isaiah Johnson, and Gremlin as well. But Chase Bucci, Sean Klusner, and Mike Vitito, Josh Carrasco showed everybody around, and Jordy Capella from Michigan came up too. Man, lots of people in here, and it's a little bit longer, but just wait, they get longer. Look at that feeble. There's also like a manual bump 360 off of this setup that is totally insane and doesn't make any sense. I'm getting my plates, then riding. Taylor is a beast from Sheboygan and such an awesome guy. Well, that's good to hear. Then we've got Harley and Columbia. So a bunch of the Harley team took a trip to Colombia, and this video is the result, and it is 12 minutes long. It's got Michael Mogojon, Dennis Anderson, Paris Benegas, Matthias Dandois, and DMC in here. This is probably where that 360 of Dennis from the internet popped up. I haven't had a chance to watch this yet because there's so many long videos this week. Right, is this it? Is that DMC? No, that looks like Matthias. That was DMC 180 and downstairs with a hat on. Buddy wears a helmet to ride skate parks, but not to do big tricks downstairs. I just want to find the 360 with DMC. Paris following Dennis Anderson. Imagine following Dennis Anderson. Dude, I wonder if gap to that wedge is possible. Anyways, where's Dennis? Or where's that 3 at? Is it the end? Oh yeah, it's at the end. Is it the banger? Oh, I missed it. Right here. What's up, Michael? About to watch DMC do a 360 down a big stair set. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stairs. Pretty friggin' sick. We got 6 inches of snow 2 days ago. Wow, that's insane. That being said, this video's got shredders in it, so take a look at it if you want to, and it's longer at 12 minutes. It still gets longer though. Distance. Sam Downs put this together. This is 14 minutes long. So at this point, you've got like 2 hours worth of footage. Not quite yet. But then we've got Mike Stahl, Mikey Andrew, the recognizable names here that I see: Grant C., Pat Frayne, Dan Crook, Max Miller's the one I'm thinking of, but Matt Miller. A bunch of other names in here. I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name. Liam Reeves, Dimitri McCombs, Rainer Estweiler, Sam Downs is in here as well. Dom Simoncini's in here. Alex Avila's in here. Lots of shredders in there. That DMC 360 stair gap is fire. Absolutely. So 14 minutes if you want a little bit longer. If you want to keep getting longer here, this one is the next episode in the in-between. This one features Denham Cox and is called In DIY We Trust. So this one is 42 minutes long. Crazy. It's got guest Denham Cox in it, obviously, and then this guy, Truck Stop from freaking Swamp Fest. Grant Uberoff, Trent Lusk, obviously. This is like Trent's thing, I think. So 42 minutes, and my buddy Sponge said that this one is super entertaining from beginning to end. So check it out if you want something even longer. But if you want something even longer than that, guess what? There's still more. S&M Bikes, Dirt Rules. This one is put together, I'm pretty sure, Stu Johnson put this one together. There's so many big name trail shredders in here as well, and it's 43 minutes long almost. So we've got Clint Reynolds, Mike Hucker Clark, Matty Aquazap, James P. Nutter, Ever Peacock, Lucas Nate, and Shane Hallahan. Man, so many people in here. Also in the description, I should point this out, it says huge shouts to the entire Northeast Trail community for the hospitality and BMX in general for the Stoke. Dirt rules. And with the fact that Stu Johnson put this together, come on, you know you're going to want to watch this one. It's 43 minutes long. So there's your footage or videos for the week. Lots of long stuff to watch. And as Travis K in the chat just said, 'tis the dirt season. It's true. Dirt season is coming up very quickly here. So next up, even longer, but not like an edit or video wise. We had another Breakless TV live stream. This time it was with the Vans and the Bloom BMX Jam at Huntington Beach Skate Park that went down. This one is an hour and 20 minutes long. So if you want to check that one out, definitely head on over there and see what everything that went down. I know that it wasn't just the Lady Shredders here, because I clicked into it and watched a little bit and saw Preston Okert riding, and I think some other people. Dennis was here announcing with I forget who he was announcing with. Oh, it was Nina. Duh. Nina and Dennis together announcing for this one. Angie was there as well. Next up, we go into the interview type stuff. Just kidding. That should not be there yet. Next up, we go into the product stuff from this week. We've got a first look at the Mankind 2022 Complete bikes. If you care about that, it's over on Dig. And there's a flip book that you can go through all of their complete bikes. I may take a look at these for a video, like I have been, just going over all of the complete bikes that companies have been putting out. Chris Childs in the S&M vid, total beast. I don't know. I hadn't had a chance to watch it. There's so much long stuff this week that I just haven't been able to watch it all. Next up, we've got a promo video for the 2023 Misfit Completes. These are from Fit, Misfit. These are their smaller bikes from 18 down to the Strider. Check it out if you want to take a look at that. The video has a very kid-like vibe to it. Caters to the kids. Next, we've got the interview type stuff from this week. First up, a how-to 360 foot jam video with Pat Felico. He called himself Pat in this video, so I'm calling him Pat from now on. Pat Felico, the crazy stuff that guy can do, and he's teaching you how to 360 to foot jam, which I've always wanted to learn this trick, so maybe I'll use this video to learn it. Next up, we've got a Q&A with Share Bike, Share Smiles, I think Gabo. And this one is just over like 4 minutes long, with some good questions in there about the back end of things and the people who are involved. This is a really awesome program that is going on. I talked about the video that they came out with. It was a mixtape featuring all of the people, not all of the people, but a lot of people who donated parts or received parts through this program. And you can see they're sitting. He talked about this was their location, so you can see that he's sitting with all these parts here that I'm assuming are part of the whole thing. So then if you want longer interview stuff, so much stuff this week. We have 2 BMX in Our Blood podcasts because I missed one a week or 2 ago. The first is with Jamie Thayer. Jamie Thayer is so insane at riding. He is incredible, and he's been like under the radar for so long. Everybody around here in Ohio knows how amazing Jamie is at riding, and I feel like a lot of people around the country do, but like BMX as a whole, I don't think knows how amazing Jamie is. So if you want to learn more about him, this one is an hour long. The BMX in Our Blood, you know those are always good. It's been a while since we've had one, so I'm glad that we've seen 2 of these to talk about. The next is with Jesse Gregory and with Joss. It's an hour and 7 minutes long. Jesse Gregory was at Women's Weekend. Joss was at Women's Weekend. They did the podcast there. And take a listen to it if you want to. It just says explicit. Interesting. I haven't had a chance to listen to either of these yet, so I don't know what you're in for, but if it sounds interesting to you, take a listen. So that being said, everybody, that is BMX news this week. I'm getting ready to head down to Louisville for tomorrow, where I'm going to be riding at the distillery. I'm so pumped for it. I probably won't make everybody wait 2.5 months or whatever it is I'm ahead on videos. I'll probably get to editing that one sooner than later so that I can get it out. And I'm excited for it. I'm pretty bummed that I had to get a rental car because I changed my oil yesterday, changed my transmission fluid yesterday. My dad, who owns a transmission shop, said that it's just a matter of time before something might go wrong with my car. Even though I drove it to Woodward and to the wheel mill this winter, freezing cold, whatever. I don't know. I'm just bummed about all of it, honestly, because I like my car. Either way, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow for another video. Good morning, or have a good day, everybody.